Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a fire drill at a middle school. This middle school was in fact the middle school that I used to go to. This was the school that I attended for grade 6, grade 7, and grade 8 before I moved on to my current high school. This building has an EST Quick Start QS4 and it sucks, but it's there and it is barely working, and surprisingly it just, keeps making it. Month by month, every month is a surprising month when it's still working with this system. You just never know when it's going to die on you. It's like, this is probably comparable to about a 150-year-old human. You just never know. It's due to go, and you just don't know when it's happening. It does weird things, acts up, but, it just keeps going. Anyways, this school was built in the 1960s. We don't actually know when. The school district doesn't even know when. Nobody really knows when in the 60s, but it was built in the 60s. Some have said 1968, some have said 1966, some have said 1964. But really, no one actually knows. Even on the floor plans, the official original floor plans, well, maybe not original, but floor plans from that have been updated many times, none of them, every single one beside the date, just says X. We don't actually know how old the school is, but it was built in the 60s. It's had several additions done to it. The school started out probably half the size it is now, maybe even less than that. But it's been added to many times throughout this. The last addition was done in the late 1980s, like the last addition that's permanent, other than portables, which are temporary permanent, where they're there to be temporary, but yet they've been here for the last probably 10 years. And there's no sign of them going away, because the new middle school that we're building, well, for one, it's not open yet. It's supposed to be open in September. They've told the public, actually, we're not going to talk about that. It's not open yet, but it's probably not going to be for a while yet, because there's been some issues there. Anyways, so this school is not going to be losing its portables. Even once that new middle school does open, it's still too small, so there's still going to be portables here. Anyways, besides that, we're going to be doing a fire drill today. It was announced to the students. The student population at this school is around 900. The school's actual capacity is 450, so the rest of that 900 is in portables. I'm going to continue to ramble on for a little bit until this drone footage is over, because I like to show you guys all the drone footage of outside the building, so I'll give you a few more facts. This school is a semi-conventional, semi-addressable system where all the smoke detectors in this building are addressable, but the pull stations are conventional. That's one of the things that EST Quick Start can do, is it has the capability to add addressable and conventional cards. Here are the 13 portables this school has. There's the rust bucket there on the right, and we've got some newer ones that are supposed to go to my high school, but they can't be moved to my high school because they still have to be here for the students that are supposed to be going to the new middle school. So basically, there's three schools that are in question here. There's this middle school, another middle school, and the new middle school. So any students that were supposed to be going to the middle school, the new one, had to go to somewhere else. If they were in grade 6, they went to the other middle school. If they were in grade 7, they went to the new elementary that was built at the same time and with the new middle school. And if they were in grade 8, they go to this school until the new middle school is open. Sounds confusing, is confusing. They don't know what they've got going on. It's kind of screwed up. Anyways, we could talk about that forever, so let's get on with it. Pull the alarm and get all these kids out of here. Sorry, one last thing. As we pan up here, we can see my high school in the distance down the hill. Over there, you can see the track and the building itself over there. So, yeah. There you go.
Timer?
fine now. It won't stick now.
Must not be lined
Yeah, it's fine now.
up. It's still making it. That's not even lined up properly.
Not really.
That is so weird. That's not right. That's gonna be so. That was good day.
Hey?
It's third day.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
See if the bell works in here.
Yeah.
Should I run down to the shop or? Oh, that's terrible. That contactor's on the bell circuit.
Pretty good?
Oh, that was you that did that.
Yeah. Pretty good?
I didn't get the gym, but it's okay.
Oh. I walked. It was.
Do you get the change rooms though? There's 3 bells back in there. Oh well. It is what it is.
Yeah, everybody's on the field, eh? I just assumed that was long enough. Does Jamie leave it longer?
Usually about 10 minutes. It's okay.
He rings it for 10 minutes? No. That's 5 minutes. We did. That's long. I think 5.
Alright, well, Nick and Wayne can argue about how long you should be ringing the bells for during a drill. Just kidding, it's alright. I'm usually, the guy I work with usually lets them ring a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. The whole system got checked earlier this year. There's 6 fire drills a year. Everything's going to get checked at some point here. So it's all good. I just got to say, and ask if anyone agrees with me. But I think this is an amazing sounding fire alarm system. It might not be the most reliable fire alarm system, but it sounds so good. Temporal 3, Code 3, bells. Sure, they're not all synchronized with each other, but it just sounds so good. By the way, all the bells in this building, well, we got a little bit of variety going on. There's a lot of Edwards Durabells. The old original bells from when the school was built are Durabells, and some of them have been replaced with Edwards 439Ds. Some are MB10-24s, and there's a couple simplex bells hanging around. I believe the old fire alarm system would have been continuous, and now it's temporal 3, and that has brought up some problems with the old Edwards 6500 that used to be in place would have been continuous, so some of the strobes that are on the bell circuits aren't operating properly, as strobes should have constant power, not temporal 3. So there's a couple strobes that are having some issues. There's really only one strobe in the building, other than that one in the mechanical room, which who cares about the one in the mechanical room? It's less big of a deal than the one in the music room, which barely operates because it's on temporal 3. Another problem is they've got the contactor to shut down the dust extractor in the wood shop on the bell circuit, which usually wouldn't be a problem. That's completely normal to put a contactor on the bell circuit to shut down equipment. But obviously somebody didn't realize that the system is doing temporal 3, so that contactor is coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Every time you hear the bells turn off and on, that's 24 volts being switched off and switched on through a relay. So that's pretty hard on the contact. Anyways, that's it for this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And feel free to put any comments or questions down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.